Good morning. Good morning. So I thought I would kind of share a little story that I told the class before, so I figured I'll do it again. So it's a story about my friend Martha. Martha doesn't know how to say she's sorry. You want to hear the story? Are you ready? My friend Martha doesn't know how to say she's sorry. So one day she was walking into the kitchen and she saw her mother was baking some muffins. And she didn't really like the muffins. So she went in and turned the muffins over, and her mother said, "What are you doing?" And so Martha said, "Well, I don't like muffins. So I just didn't want to have them anymore." And she says, "Well, I don't give hugs and kisses to little girls who don't say they're sorry for all the things that they've done wrong." So she stormed out of the room and walked over to her dad, who was out in the yard painting. And then she grabbed a paintbrush and painted his bottom. Oh my goodness, no. And all of a sudden her dad turned around and said, "What are you doing?" She says, "I didn't like that color anyways. It's not my favorite." And she said, "Well, why don't you say you're sorry?" And she says, "I don't have to say I'm sorry. I didn't like that color." And she walked away and she goes, "Well, I don't give hugs and kisses to little friends and little girls who don't say they're sorry." And so Martha went on into the house, and she was in her room, and she was playing on a drum set right next to her little brother, who was trying to nap. And her little brother went because her little brother doesn't know how to talk yet. And she says, "I don't have to say I'm sorry. I love playing the drums." And she stormed out of the room. And then she realized she liked the hugs and kisses, and she was getting really frustrated with that. And she didn't know how to handle it. And so she said to her mom, she goes, "I really like hugs and kisses. So I say, I'm sorry." And her mom goes, "What?" And her dad goes, "What?" And her little brother goes, "Shush," because he doesn't know how to talk yet. And she goes, "I'm sorry." And her mom goes, "I didn't quite hear you." And her dad goes, "Huh?" And the baby goes, "Shush." Again, he doesn't know how to talk. And then she goes, "Oh, I'm sorry." And her mother goes, "Oh, that is so much better that you said you're sorry. I will give you hugs and kisses." And her dad goes, "I will give you hugs and kisses." And her little brother goes, and she goes, "I love the hugs and kisses." So from now on, Martha does say she's sorry.